All right, all you exile pre-cal kids, all right? Here you go. Y'all feel free to be in the studio like
Woo! Yay! I am an audience member and I am excited.
All right. Here's your video for how to convert points from polar form to rectangular coordinates. From the form r theta, y'all were here the other day when we did the polar coordinate, to the point x, y. Ooh. If you're going to convert, if you're given a point r theta, let's say we got a point 3 pi over 5.
That's some
fun on
fun.
the unit circle, right? We don't know what that is on the unit circle. We got an idea. It's in the first quadrant, right? Pi over 5, a little bit more than pi over 6. Right? Not quite pi over 4. So anyway, we know this is going to be a point, sorry, in the first quadrant with a positive x and a positive y. How do you get the x? R, this is r, times cosine theta. That's going to give you the x coordinate that goes here. R times cosine theta is 3 times cosine pi over 5. If you type that in your calculator, 3 times cosine pi over 5, make sure you're in radians. We're working in radians right now. Mode, radians, yep. Cosine, 3 times cosine pi divided by 5. 2.427. That's the x coordinate. The y coordinate, you might already guess. You know math teaches itself, right? R times sine theta. That's how you convert from polar coordinates to rectangular coordinates. X is r times cosine theta. Y is r times sine theta. 3 times sine pi over 5. And the calculator, if the EMP bomb hadn't blown up, right? 1.763. That's how you convert a point from polar coordinates to rectangular coordinates. Let's try one in the second quadrant, just so you'll see this doesn't just work for the thing. How about, let's see, let's take an angle. Let's take an angle you know is in the second quadrant. How about 2 pi over 3? And let's say we go 7 units from the origin in that direction. And we're going to convert that point to rectangular coordinates x, y. Works no matter where you're at inside the circle, inside the plane. X is going to be r cosine theta, or 7 times cosine 2 pi over 3. You know what cosine 2 pi over 3 is. It's negative 1/2. So this is 7 times negative 1/2, or negative 7/2, negative 3.5. You can verify that on your calculator if you want to, but it really is. Okay? Y is r times sine theta. 7 times sine theta. You know what sine? Sine 2 pi over 3. You know what sine 2 pi over 3 is. That's the square root of 3 over 2. You know that from the unit circle. This is 7 times the square root of 3 over 2. Or 7 square root of 3 over 2. 3.5 times square root of 3. You want a decimal for that? Help you see where that's at. Oops, 2. Looks like 6.062. So this point, 7, 2 pi over 3 in polar coordinates, is equal to the point negative 3.5. That's the x coordinate, and 6.062, which is in the second quadrant, like I said. Works no matter where it's out of the circle. If you pick a point on the axes, or if you pick a point in the third or fourth quadrant, works the same way. X equals r cosine theta, y equals r sine theta. That's how you convert a point from polar coordinates to rectangle.
Yeah! Woo! Yay!